You like Football Manager and puns? Well, come with me as football manager. You like Football Manager and silly puns? Or come with me as Penistone Church thrust deeper into the city. Deeper into the city? Yeah, best we ignore that guy. Roll the intro. G'day everybody, I'm Waylands and welcome to episode 2 of From Pennies to Pounds with Penistone Church, a lower league save using the lower league database. I'll leave the link in the description there. Before we go any further, if you haven't seen it, go check out episode 1 around the formation of the team. You'll see the rules of the save and the shenanigans we got up to early in the very limited forays into the transfer market. We're back a little bit later than I wanted to be, if I'm honest. That guy you saw in the intro that couldn't string two words together, he forgot to push the record button, and we recorded for a large amount and went on playing Our Merry Way. No, we weren't actually recording. So we now come to you here. We're 9th on the table. I guess I would have taken 9th if you offered me early in the season once I saw what the squad was, but I would have liked to have done better, to be honest, with the way we've played in a couple of games and a couple of heartbreaking losses. As you can see back on the schedule here, we lost first up in the second round qualifying for the Bill base, so that was disappointing. After winning against Uckfield Town on penalties in the FA Cup qualifiers, we get to the first qualifying round and we blow it straight away against Corby. That was unfortunate. So there's none of that prize money to be on offer for even playing upper non-league club, rather than getting knocked out so early as far as prize money and getting an attendance gate goes. So we're going to come to you with the Slisden match today, and then we'll come back a little bit later on the episode for the match against Barton Town in the Northern Counties East Cup second round. God, that is a mouthful. Anyways, I'll see you at the match. Rightio, so we're back here. We're ready to go into the match here against Slisden. Lineup-wise, it's pretty much the same as you saw the last time. I don't think we'd signed Cox, but Cox has been in and around the middle where he likes to play there for basically a backup option there for, this is a worry. I have to have a word to him about that. Where he likes to be in and around the middle, supporting our starting central midfielders. Unfortunately, Curtis Turner suspended for this match, which leaves us going with also new signing Johnson, who likes to push up and down the flank here, does Johnson. So he lines up with Steele, Lovell and Scrivens as the back four in front of Gratorex. Cox and Swinburne in the middle. Pretty much what you saw going on last time. We have another new man here in Hardy. We are considering trialling the wide target man role with him out there, but for the moment we're going with inside forward. Rigby on the right, starting to make a good partnership with Scrivens here. Funny note, Scrivens was actually tipped as one of the strikers in the Dream Team by the media at the start of the year. I'm playing him at fullback. Of course I am. Just lower league shenanigans, boys and girls. And we have Guest and Ring up front. I did try Ring out here for a couple of games. Didn't go well. Hardy's no more mobile, but he's a bit younger and I think probably a bit more adaptable to playing out there. There is another transfer offer in for Billy Law from us. He may go. He is reasonably unhappy with being made to play out here on this role and probably presumably even more unhappy that he's not playing at all now. We signed Gordon Pickles because I think Pickles fits. He was one of the grey men, so him and Dickinson here, the grey men that we have signed because they fit the naming convention, and for no other reason than that. They're on the bench with the usual bunch of street kids. Street kids? I said that wrong. Kids from the park. The teams are warming up, apparently. Yeah, that's about all the noise you're going to expect from a crowd here, I guess. So we go in against Slisden. Don't know who any of these guys are. We've been told that they're pretty good in the air, but they're a bit lazy on the ball. Actually, we're going to try and G them up a bit here. They don't want to play for the 52 fans that come out for them every week or whatever it is. They're just playing for the Up the Church. Oh yeah, Agnew here finds Stead. Oh, that's not a good start. As Taggart is on target early in the piece. And yeah, A goal for them and not a goal for us. That's unfortunate. Look at this. It's 6s and 7s at the back there. I'm going to put that down on Lovell, that one. That is a wee bit loud now all of a sudden. Lovell. Quickenden. Oh, Taggart on target again, is he? No, he's saved by the post there, Penistone Church. And really trying to give Penistone the dick here. Liston. Taggart is through again. But Taggart crosses into no one. And Scrivens, the dream team striker playing right back, tidies up in defence. Hardy now. First time we've seen him do something solid today. This is a long build up, this one. I don't look where this is going, YouTube. I don't. They're just knocking the ball around us for fun here. And I think we're going to need to get stuck in a bit here. Taggart's through again. Taggart is through again. And things are not looking good for Penistone Church so far today. Well, I think we've seen enough of this. What are the highlights on, just out of curiosity? That's on key highlights. That was just a particularly long one. Skip, rightio. We've had enough of this. Shout. We're going to ask the entire team to fire up. We're going to continue to go attacking, but we might have to change an instruction here. And we're going to let them off the leash a little bit. And I think I need to deal. Yeah. Yeah. So he's going to my hand mark target. Target. Well, Taggart's on target anyway. We'll confirm the changes and we'll see how they react to the upcoming thwack of feedback. Not a lot of change in things there for us. And yeah, already we have players tired, all that want to come off. Lovell is starting to show his age, unfortunately, there. And Taggart again. Gotorix. That's for a good keeper. This is not looking good, chat. Chat? Why am I saying chat? This is YouTube. Come on, Neil. Get to it. Anyway, speaking of chat, I do stream live on Twitch, rotating mornings, starting at approximately 8:15 at night UK time, or 7:30 Adelaide time in Australia. Yeah, your pride's at stake today, boys. You're letting yourselves down. Let's get them out there. So yeah, come over and check me out on Twitch. Scrivens here to start the second half off. This looks much better. Scrivens to Guest. Guest can only knock it as far as the crossbar, but already, finally, we have an attacking highlight for Penistone Town. Swinburne up there. No, Taggart clears it now. Now doing defensive duties for his side. Agnew Hardy, the hard man, rises up above and nods the ball away. Johnson now getting on the end of that one. Guest now. Ring is the skill to pull the trigger here. Guest tries to round the keeper, but Higginson's having none of that, son. He basically says, be my guest, do that, and I'll just score it anyway. Well, I was about to heap some scoring on Guest there, but he's made it up. He is the top scorer for the team so far this season. And that is Andy Ring doing exactly what I want the target man there to do there. And he puts Guest through on goal. And not nice to be rude to Guest, so the keeper lets it through. Right. What do we got now? We got Ring here. Ring on the long throw. Guest rises above. Back to Rigby. Scrivens. Ring. Lovell now. The second goal of the season for the old man of the defence, Lovell. Ring here with the long throw, and it's a great flick on from Guests. Rigby recycles back to Scrivens, and Ring again, the architect, puts the ball on Lovell's forehead, and he nods the ball home. We might be thinking about making some substitutions here. We're going to have a look. Oh, there's players shattered all over the place here. both Fergus Steele and Lovell are tired. That is a problem. I am not really keen to bring Gordon Pickles on to replace either of those, but I think I am going to, for yellow card reasons as well as fatigue. Johnson's also shattered, and that might be an opportunity to bring on Dickinson at the back there. Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring on Dickinson for Johnson. And see if he give them a good dicking down the left flank. Right, another highlight for us. Again, the long throw of the ring. This time it's just Pickles on the end of it. And Pickles actually just taps it in with the inside of his right boot there. That goal even surprised me, ladies and gentlemen. This ring just lobs it in here, and he's thrown it a bit too far, but he's seen the run of Pickles there. And Pickle me grandmother, Pickles scores. This is a great comeback for Penistone Church here. Up the church, boys. Come on. All right, great. Looking for Rigby on the flank here. A couple of team is really tiring now, you can see. As Dickinson just like literally escorting him back. Oh, Taggart nearly on target again. But there's enough attention from the defence there to save embarrassment for Greatorex. Greatorex. I still need to know how to pronounce that. Greatero. So many permutations. Now, Ring is going to get that one. And Ring has Guest on his inside. Is it going to be the 1-2? No, Guest is going to go all by himself, and that's his 11th goal of the season. Andy Ring to Guest is becoming the signature goal of Penistone Church here. Look at Guest here. Ring stinging pass from Ring, and Guest does the rest himself, putting it past the keeper there. And that is a very, very welcome 2-4 away win there. Andy Ring, man of the match with a 9.3. Nick Guest doing well, but for a man of 7 finishing, he really is doing the right thing for us there. So we're going to tell them we're pleased with that. We're going to outstretch the arms and tell them we're pleased with that. That's how pleased I am with that comeback. Righty, I changed my mind here. We're going to go in and we're going to see what was the next game from when you last saw. I'm going to go in against second on the table, Liversedge. I thought that would be a good representation of about where we are. You've seen us play a lower league side, lower in the league side, and coming out on top after a big 4-goal turnaround, essentially, and see how we go against Liversedge. We actually drew or beat Yorkshire Amateurs earlier in the year, so that's why I'm a bit disappointed. They're favourites to go up. Can't see anyone stopping them at the moment. They're already 7 points ahead at the top of the ladder. There are a lot of games involved in this league, and we're going to probably lose a game to a few of these guys. But that is the way of lower league stuff. So we've had one change to the side. We've brought in Law here to play as the inside forward, and we've moved Hardy back to the bench. That's an experiment for against lower league sides to play him out there and to try the white target man out there. The original idea was to bring Ring out here as a wide target man and play Hardy as a pressing forward, running hard there. But it wasn't to be, so unchanged. Greatorex in goal, Johnson, Steele, Lovell, and Screwins the back four. Turner and Swinburne is the midfield pairing. Oh, it's the other change, sorry. Turner's back in. As you can see, he's a rather large improvement over Cox. Like I said, Cox is only in and around the middle. He's not in there yet. Rigby and Law out wide. Rigby wide, Law coming inside as the third striker, and Guest and Ring up front. So, hang on. We're going to remember to do this. We always forget this every week. We have got a few players on loan and that sort of stuff. We've got Towers, Banks, and physically, he looks like he's physically pretty good, actually. So, I know that pun is not in with the name title in convention. The rule that we've set with the naming convention for the team. But that's physically, I'm not going to pass that up. There's too many puns there to pass up. It's just not going to happen. Rightio. We're going to point the finger. We're going to tell them to go carry on. And we're not going to sit back and let these double blue boys. I like a double blue strip. That looks sharp. So hopefully we can bring physically in a couple of the other guys. Yeah, I might have to burn another wild card on one of those, but I'm pretty keen to have 16 players to choose from and some competitive selection for the squad. So I think the wild cards are in order if I want to get out of this division quicker rather than later. I would take the 0-0 draw, as boring as it would be for us to watch. I would take the 0-0 draw this match. Like I said, we've done it right against the bigger teams. It's quite often the lower teams that we've struggled to break down and play against. Johnson booked again. I think that's him done for a few games now. Does he have slide into tackles or something like that? We're going to do the hand on hips. We're not doing badly at all. I don't care. Does Alex Johnson have... Yeah, he's got pretty high aggression. Doesn't have slides into tackles or anything, but his tackling technique's pretty poor, so he's getting booked from that aggression, determination, and tackling. Let's see his profile. He's driven, yeah, so he's quite happy to jump into a tackle. So I think I'm going to lose him a couple of times in the year during the booking, so it might make sense to find one of the young left backs we've had a look at. Anyway, we're nearly at substitute o'clock here, and no one's really cared to trouble the highlight reel cutters. What are we going to do here? Is there anyone playing particularly badly? Yes, Nick Guess is playing particularly badly. So I think that is... Ooh, yeah, that's a Sam Hardy straight up swap. And that's about it. The two central midfielders are doing okay. No one really to replace Scrivens with, except giving him a go up forward. Perhaps... give it a few more minutes. We might give Scrivens a go up forward. He's already scored a few goals from the penalty spot this season. Billy Law is only one. He's playing badly, yeah. I'll sort that, thanks, because I want to make some role changes as well. So we'll bring on Tony Dickinson up there for Billy Law, and we'll put him on winger on attack and see if Dickinson can stick it to them down the left flank. Well, I decided and made it that I'm going to come in and we're going to watch this match. No, it would be a good match. Oh, here we go. Swinburne. Ring nods at home. Wow. That is a well-executed set piece there from Penistone. Here's me saying that it was all boring and I was regretting my decision to record the match, but there we go. Absolute ring stinger from Andy Ring. Dickinson now finds Hardy getting involved in the play of the substitutes. Hardy is through. Hardy is offside surely though. Is he? No, he's not. That is some very tidy play there. Who has put this pass through here? Dickinson to Hardy. Hardy to Johnson. And Johnson has threaded it through from there. And he has found the hard man. And hardly a challenge for Hardy to put it away. 2-0, Penistone Town. We're going to just keep attacking it. We're going to run this one out here. We could get another one here. Ring lobs it in. Lovell. But Porter says, I've heard about you boys and your long throws, and I'm in the right spot to deal with the danger. Johnson knocks it down. Turner. Swinburne. Ring nods it to Rigby. Hardy's through again. Oh, Hardy hits the crossbar. Hardy showing why it's a hard thing not to pick him. Because he has had a couple of... this is his first real game like this, but this is what his stats threaten to do. Oh, Walker's in here. Yeah. Surely they can't come back from that, but we are quite vulnerable to that. Has Johnson even gone out to him here? No. There's just too much overlap here. And Porritt finds Walker, who is just walking into the box and knocks the ball past Jake Greatorex. I don't know about greater X, but I need a better X keeper. Whole team's chipped in here. Bought the substitution of Genius, bringing these two off. Dickinson did okay, but Hardy scoring and hitting the crossbar once. Ring stinging them with header from a set piece and providing an assist, I think. No, he didn't provide. That was the previous game. But everyone else playing pretty well. Lovell making it through the game, which is encouraging. Scriven's starting to have a bit of run of poor form here after some better games. He is really quite the wing back, though, these days. As much as his crossing is not good, his dribbling is good, and it's good to see him getting down the flank a bit. But his ratings aren't showing it. I'm pretty happy with that. Well done, lads. People have written you off. That was a great result. We've beaten second on the table, people. But if you like that and you want to see more of Pennies to Pounds, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me a thumbs up. Drop a line in the comments to me. I'll make an effort to reply to every comment that's left down there. My name is Waylands. People call me Wally. Just don't call me late for dinner. And I'll see you next time.